All right, welcome back to another episode of the Galacticos Talk podcast. Thank you so much for tuning in, guys. We're gonna do the second show this week. We did one for you 2 days ago, and if you haven't seen that, check it out. We kind of discuss everything that our players are doing at the World Cup, which is in full motion right now. But today, we just want to talk to you guys about one specific player, and this player has been very important for us, for the last 8 years. I'm of course talking about Thibaur Courtois, who joined Real Madrid in 2018, and yeah, he's never been out of the picture. In his first season, he already defeated Keylor Navas, who had just won 3 Champions Leagues, but still Real Madrid believed more in Courtois. That should tell you everything. And here we are 8 years later, 2026. Courtois is a very important piece of Real Madrid. So I just wanted to do a short sweet show for you guys about this guy. But first of all, let me introduce myself. My name is Santi, coming to you live from the Netherlands, and the weather is a lot better, a lot softer, guys. I'm enjoying it.
Hello everyone, I'm Leila from Tunisia, and I am happy to talk about Real Madrid with Santi, of course, with my bestie. So let's talk about Courtois, our savior, our nuestro Salvador, like people say in Spanish. So let's do it.
Yeah, let's do it. And then let's start with the last 2 years, because it's not been a positive time for Real Madrid, right? And we are really positive on this show, but you cannot also hide from what happened. And we just wanted to say, even though we didn't have 2 good years, Courtois was one of the only, or maybe one of the two only highlights that we had. This guy saved us from many embarrassments, and this guy is the best goalkeeper in the world, and maybe the best goalkeeper Real Madrid has ever had. What do you think about that, Leila?
I think he's the best, Santi. And even if those 2 years was very difficult for us, we didn't get any title. I think Courtois did a great job. He saved us for a lot of misery. So I'm happy that Courtois is still with us, and hopefully if he needs to renew his contract, I hope so. He renew his contract with us, even if he's 34 years old. I am proud of him. He's doing well, and hopefully he still win a lot of titles with us, especially have like 2 Champions League with us. It was very difficult Champions League to win. So I am happy that we did with him. So Courtois is my savior. He's my man, I mean, in football game, I mean.
Yeah, let's talk about those 2 Champions Leagues, guys, because in 2022, Courtois won, of course, the Champions League with Real Madrid, his first Champions League as a goalkeeper. He played at Atletico Madrid, and he was actually playing against us in the La Decima final when Ramos scored, guys. So that was heartbreaking for him. But so that was 2022 that he won his first Champions League. You can see it in the screen here right now. He's wearing the shirt from the season after that, the purple one, as you can see, because they use that in the celebrations. But that was such a special Champions League edition, because we played against one of Leila's favorite team, Liverpool, and one of her favorite players was Mohamed Salah. And this guy had so many chances in that final, but Courtois just held them all, He was unstoppable, Leila.
He was unstoppable. That was the most wonderful champion. I mean, like a final, and it was really unbelievable how he played, and he stopped Salah for all his tricks, you know what I mean? So that was incredible. That was the biggest dream too for him, like a big opportunity to win the Champions League after what he experienced with Atletico Madrid, and Ramos scored in the last minute. It was like 93 minutes, I think. So yes, and I'm a fan of Ramos, guys. I'm wearing a shirt, So Courtois, I'm so sorry. It was like a big it was his big mistake, but he learned it from his mistakes. And when I saw him, I knew it, that he's gonna be a great. I mean, he was an Atletico a great goalkeeper. He went through the final, you know what I mean, of Champions League. Just now he's more experienced. We're gonna say like this.
Yeah, and of course, he and Mourinho have a little bit of history at Chelsea, but and they're gonna be reunited again. Of course, Mourinho, the new head coach of Real Madrid. You know what, Leila? Let's go into the honors, the prizes, everything that Courtois has won. And as you can see, he won a La Liga with Atletico Madrid. He won a Copa del Rey with Atletico Madrid, a UEFA Europa League, and a Super Cup. You know, that's pretty good. And the Super Cup was against Real Madrid, if I'm correct. But anyway, that's pretty good. Oh no, it was not against Real Madrid. I'm sorry, I got that one wrong. But uh, so he was pretty successful already at Atletico Madrid. He also won a Belgian Pro League against Genk, and and so that's nice. And then at Chelsea, he won 2 Premier Leagues, guys, an FA Cup, a runner-up. He was in the FA Cup and a League Cup. So he also has 2 Premier League titles. And then at Real Madrid, well, you can see it here in the screen. Very, very successful. So yeah, he also won a Copa del Rey, Super Copa de España. This guy won many things, you know. 2 UEFA Super Cups with Real Madrid, especially 2022 and 2024, really were his seasons. You know, with La Ligas, with a Super Copa de España, Champions Leagues, UEFA Super.
Champions
It
League.
was yeah, it was great. What do you make of his list, Leila?
I think he saved Real Madrid, you know, even if he didn't play so like much in 24 because Lunin take his place. I mean, he came back and won the Champions League, you know what I mean? So I was like happy that he did that, you know what I mean? It was unbelievable. Courtois is one of the greatest, you know. We need Courtois. We can't without him. We need him, you know what I mean?
Yeah, he's great. He's amazing, and yeah, we're very big fans of him because like in all the darkness that we went through the last 2 years, this guy was like the sunshine. You know what I mean? We could build on him. We would have lost matches way harder if we didn't have this guy. He saved us from a lot of embarrassments. But Florentino loves this guy as well. His contract is still 2027, guys, because he is 34 years old. And Real Madrid has a policy. They will only extend your contract for 1 year if you're over 30. Courtois is in that situation right now, but he has a contract till 2027, so that's a good thing. And he's very happy to be at Real Madrid. One of the things that he said, Leila, is this is the biggest club in the whole world. I like it when people say that. And then he said, I want to stay here for another 5 years because I want to win more titles.
Let
This
him
is the best club.
stay. Let him stay. I want him to
Yeah.
stay. You know, the problem is his age. I don't know what Fiorentina Perez is gonna bring. You know, we don't have like any goalkeeper now. You know what I mean? So I don't wanna like. I mean, I don't know what Fiorentina Perez is gonna do it. But for me, let's Courtois stay. I don't have any problem with Courtois. I'm happy that he stay. If he stay with Real Madrid, like 2 years, it's gonna be great because he knows Real Madrid. He plays unbelievable well. You know, and I like him. You know, he's my red devil, like we said in Belgium. You know what I mean? Like I want him to stay in Real Madrid. He saved us for all the difficult situations, Santi. What do you want me to say more? You know what I mean? And we have Lunin, of course, but Courtois, with all my respect to Lunin, Courtois is my savior. He saved us for a lot of misery situation. You know, I don't want to say the word embarrassment, but the misery situation we got, you know, for 2 years, especially now.
Yeah, and Mourinho said about him, Thibaut Courtois was a former player of mine. I know him well, and he is the best goalkeeper in the world, as you can see here in the screen, guys. So this guy is already a big fan of him. And also in the 2024 Champions League final, we spoke about the one against Liverpool 2022, but in 2024, he was also very important. Dortmund was playing really well against us, actually. But I just wanted to say that he's 34, but for a goalkeeper that's young, they don't have to run a lot. They don't need like a big condition. And he's very tall. He's very athletic, acrobatic, however you want to call that. He's like a cat, you know. This guy has great reflexes. And I'm very happy that Florentino was able to bring this guy. Talking about how he brought him in his last in the year that we brought him, 2018. Courtois had only 1 year contract with Chelsea, who didn't want to let him go because he's a great keeper. Of course, they said no, we don't want to let you go. There's no money that in the world that Real Madrid can
Yeah.
pay. And then Courtois said, I want to leave you guys. I'm gone here. I'm not gonna come to training anymore. So I didn't come to training. A week later, they let him go. So that's a nice story as well. And
He was
also,
absolutely right.
yeah,
He knew what he wants. He wants to go to Real Madrid because he knows that Real Madrid scored against him in 2014 in the world, I mean, in the Champions League, and he know that he wanna win with this club. You know, I mean, like you got like when we said like when you got like how is it in English like a slap, we're gonna say like this. You want to come back and win with the team, you know what I mean? So he did great. I mean, he did perfectly because people were gloating about him. Oh my God, he lost the Champions League. He's like he's nothing. He's nothing. Look now who is he? I mean, where is his status? You know, he won the two Champions League. He's the best. He saved us for all the difficult situation that we got. You know what I mean? So I'm proud of him. I'm proud of him. I'm proud of him. Yeah.
yeah. And for me, Keylor Navas will always have a special place. He's the only goalkeeper of course who won 3 Champions Leagues in a row. With us, he did that. But then there's Iker
With this
Casillas,
one.
also somebody who has like a special place in my heart. But I gotta be honest with you, I think Courtois is better than both of them. And he's not done yet, guys. But we just wanted to do a short, sweet show for you guys about Courtois because he's also a training monster. You know, he trains a lot. He's the mentor of Lunin, but maybe Lunin is gonna go. And what I'm hearing, guys, Real Madrid as the potential replacement for Courtois in the future. They're thinking about Bart Verbruggen, which is a Dutch goalkeeper who played at the World Cup as well. Nothing official, but that's what they're saying, you know. And yeah, so I just want to give you a short, sweet show. Of course, now Jose Mourinho is gonna work with him, who's already a big fan of him. And I'm telling you one thing: if we don't have Courtois, guys, problems will arrive. So I'm so happy that this guy is healthy. He's happy. He just signed a new contract, I think, in the beginning of this year till 2027. So for another season. And at Real Madrid, the policy is if you're older than 30, you only get 1 year. That's why he doesn't have a longer contract. They want to give him long, but that's the policy, guys. That's how it works here. Rudiger is the same thing. Also a contract till 2027. So that was kind of it for this show, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. And if you did so, please hit the like button. If you really want to help us out, follow us on Instagram, superior.realmadrid. Trying to get to 10,000 followers over there. Leila, any final words before we say goodbye?
Wish him all the best tonight with Belgium.
Yeah, as we're recording this, it's Wednesday, 1 July. And in 40 minutes, Courtois is going to play against Senegal. Was also a pretty fun team when you think about it, you know. Who's that? Sadio Mane, I think?
Of
Yeah.
course, Mane and Mendy, I think. Mendy from Chelsea.
Oh, yeah, the
Mendy,
goalkeeper. Yeah, the goalkeeper.
Yeah, the
you're right.
goalkeeper he from Chelsea, yeah.
Yeah, I think Mendy was the replacement of Courtois at Chelsea. So that's interesting. But all right, guys, thank you so much for tuning in. Second show of the week. Thank you so much for listening to us. It means the world to us. Second show of the week. We will be back again next week. We're still waiting on the Dumfries announcement. A lot of rumblings about Olise going on, Enzo Fernandez. We're not done on the market. A lot of stuff is going to happen. We will keep you posted as always. And for now, we just want to say take care and enjoy the rest of your week.
Yeah. Hala Madrid.
Hala Madrid.